Now, imagine for a second, you get a superpower. Not flight, not super strength, something better. You can see exactly 10 seconds into the future. The first few days are glorious. You are a god. You casually catch the coffee mug just as it slips from your friend's hand. You walk into a job interview and answer every question a moment before it's asked. You win every single game of rock, paper, scissors, not because you're a genius, but because for you, the game is already over. You become a legend, a world champion boxer who dodges every punch, a goalkeeper who knows exactly where the ball will go. You are untouchable. You have beaten chance. You have conquered probability. You think you've figured out life, but you haven't. You've just broken it. And now, you're about to pay the price. The curse doesn't start with a bang. It starts with a conversation. You're talking to a friend. They start to tell a joke, and you laugh at the punchline before they've even said it. It's awkward. You try to play it off, but it keeps happening. You respond to questions before they're finished. You nod in agreement to a point they were just about to make. To you, it's normal. You're just living 10 seconds ahead. But to everyone else, you're a monster. A deeply unsettling, socially broken human being who lives in a constant state of spoilers. People stop talking to you. How can they? Every conversation is a paradox. Every surprise party is ruined. Every heartfelt confession is met with a reaction that came 10 seconds too early. The joy of your power vanishes. You're not a god. You're just lonely. You're isolated in your own personal time zone, forever out of sync with the world you so desperately want to be a part of. You have all the answers, but no one left to talk to. And you think that's the worst part? Oh, my sweet, naive friend, we haven't even gotten to the physics yet. You start to question your power. Is the future you're seeing just a possible outcome? Can you change it? You decide to run an experiment. You see yourself picking up a blue pen in 10 seconds. So you think, aha, I'll just pick up the red one instead. You reach for the red pen, but at the last second, your hand inexplicably twitches and you knock over the blue pen, which you then have to pick up, exactly as you saw. You try again. This time, you nail your hands to the table. You are physically incapable of picking up the blue pen. You watch the 10-second vision, and in it, you see yourself with your hands nailed to the table while a freak gust of wind blows the blue pen off the table and into your lap. That's when the horrifying truth hits you. This isn't a superpower, it's a prison. You are not seeing the future, you are remembering it. The future you see is not a possibility. It is a fixed, unchangeable memory of what is about to happen. Your choice to defy it was always part of the script. Your free will is a ghost, an illusion. You are no longer a participant in life. You are just a passenger in your own body, watching a movie to which you already know the ending. And one sunny Tuesday, you see an ending you don't want. You're driving down a quiet suburban street. The 10-second vision kicks in. You see a child's red ball bounce into the road. You see yourself instinctively swerving to avoid it. And you see the truck, the one coming from the opposite direction, hitting you head on. A brutal, final impact. 10 seconds. You have 10 seconds to live. You scream, you slam on the brakes, you yank the wheel in the opposite direction, but it's useless. Because the future you saw, the future where you swerved, was the future where you had already seen the future and were trying to avoid it. Your desperate attempt to save yourself is what kills you. The loop is closed. There is no escape. And now, for the final, most cruel twist of this curse. The impact is 10 seconds away. You see it. You feel the adrenaline. You live through the panic, the swerving, the screeching of tires. You feel the horrifying crunch of metal. It's the worst 10 seconds of your life. And then, with 10 seconds to go, it happens again. Your brain, now gifted with this terrible power, shows you the vision of the next 10 seconds. The crash. Again. You are now trapped in a 10-second time loop of your own death. You are forced to watch and rewatch your final agonizing moments. Your brain isn't built for this. Your amygdala, the fear center of your brain, floods your system with a level of terror no human has ever experienced. It's a denial of service attack on your soul. Each loop is more horrifying than the last because now you're not just seeing the crash, you're remembering the horror of seeing it before. And then, the moment comes. The real one. The final impact. Your consciousness fades to black, but your power doesn't. With your last flicker of existence, your brain shows you the next 10 seconds. It shows you nothing. Absolute, silent, empty blackness. You don't just die. You get to watch a 10-second preview of your own non-existence. You experience the first 10 seconds of being dead. That is the ultimate curse. The power wasn't seeing the future. The curse was the removal of the one thing that makes life worth living. The uncertainty, the hope, the possibility, however small, that things can be different. The future is a gift because you don't know what's in the box, and a gift that's already opened is just a memory.